Man. Let's see. What the fuck going on in here? Man. Some of y'all already in here. Black Justice, Golden Ice, Papa Scrimp, Kiss of Death, Tony, B1, Sexy, Rich Tate, what up? Professor Truth, what up? Savannah, what up? I'm gonna give people some time. Y'all already know how I do it. Lady C, what up? Tamika, what up? Truth Moses, Sharonda, Marissa, J1. What is up, y'all? I'm gonna give people some time to get in here. Man, what's up, Tarita? Oh man, let me put the word out. Why she sound low? I got my mama on the knees now. I'm just caught up in the way. So look the ones who getting paid. The blades chopping like a sensei. I'm on the block, they gonna give me back. Let me put the word out real quick. And they ain't never give a fuck about what a bitch say. I'm trying to see that money 6 ways. I'm trying to pull up in that new thing. Okay. Check. Real work of a couple minutes. Wow, I didn't know you could do this. Hold on real quick. Do this real quick. I'm digging off a half a pill. I look like I hit a lot of. You know I'm dripping, bitch, too soft. Come out of college with the proof out. Look at them niggas, they some pissed off. Some whitey bitches make me pissed off. Okay. Okay. Let me give people some more time real quick. And we're gonna talk about some shit. As usual. Y'all vibe out, get your shit together, get some water. Little juice if you're on that juice. Get you some you're smoking, go and get your smoke out. Real quick. Oh man. We're gonna talk about it. Zeno, we're gonna talk about it. Just chill for a second, real quick. Just chill for a minute. Let me turn this shit down. Let me turn this shit over here down. Well, nah, fuck that shit. I'll play another song. Fuck that shit. Let me see something. Play one more goddamn song. Give people some time to get in here while we vibe real quick. Y'all hit that thumbs up button on your way in. What's going on, Eric? AK, what up? Wishing every day that someone bring me back my grandma. Sick of all this bullshit, I'm sick of all this drama. And I don't want to impose or drop you off with all my problems. And they tell me hold my head, and they tell me to be strong. And I won't put up my feet, but I still feel so alone. And they tell me to keep on. Sunnyside, what up? Rhyme, what up? I gotta get back in my zone, yeah. I gotta rewrite on my wrong, yeah. I gotta show all these niggas who sleeping the reason that I am the show. Man, hold on, y'all. It's coming. We coming. We coming. We coming. Oh, man. These niggas wanna hold me. These niggas can't control me. Vicksburg in the house. Mississippi in the house. What's up, Dez? 16, I was 18 with the cash flow, niggas all know. Sitting out in this shit, record labels gotta deal with it. Underrated is an understatement, all these niggas coming out the pulpit. I'm the guy with the big smile, cause I know I got a full clip. And I know as long as God with me, I can strive reaching at a higher. Courtney, what up? As long as the nigga got Wi-Fi, we can fuck past on they dog ass. Ladies love me like I'm LL. It's a Sunday on the hashtag. Niggas doing shit half-ass. Glad put them in the trash bag. Where the money bag? Straight to it, got a sun pass. They calling for the D. Know I got a couple dogs like 100 bags. Tell me Arizona like a Cardinals. Keep the eyes like a Marco. Niggas say they got this and that, but no one's tough to see it like it's wild though. R.I.P. the homie shot it low. Legendary up in Bankhead. Praying every day, my people saving every other day, another murder case.
Miss Cannon, what up? Paco, what up? Let's turn this down, y'all. Let me turn this down real quick. Man. First and foremost, shout out to Rob. Y'all already know what it is, man. I love everybody that support me. Everybody is here. Everybody's gonna catch the playback, but you fuck with me. You just couldn't make it tonight. Mad love. All my supporters. Y'all follow me on social media. Links in the description box. Y'all already know what it is. You want to donate to a brother? Links in the description box for that as well. Fuck with me. Team Rob in the motherfucking house. We gonna talk about some shit. Everybody been talking about some shit right now from what I'm noticing. Everybody talking about some shit. We gonna talk about some shit as well. Now, I didn't do a show yesterday, but I'm gonna have to change the day. And I announced this on my on another live stream I did. I'm gonna probably have to change the day that I do these shows for the next little while here because I got other shit going on. But I figured I would come in here tonight to make up for yesterday because I didn't get to come here and talk yesterday. Everybody was going in about this voting shit. We're gonna talk briefly about this voting shit, what happened with the voting shit. We're gonna deal with that. We're gonna deal with a couple of other, little random things that's going on out here. Y'all know how we do it. I'll get to some of the comments here in a little while. I want to start off by saying that we understand by now the games that they play. At least some of us do. I'll say not enough of us do, but some of us understand the games that these motherfuckers out here playing. We had y'all's boy, motherfucking Puff's bitch ass doing this vote or die shit again. Vote or die. Some of y'all that follow me on Instagram, if you don't, you bullshitting. But if you follow me on Instagram, I shared a video of Puff, fat ass DJ Khaled, and Tiffany Haddish on some stage doing the crip walk, dancing around, being niggas. In support of, telling people to go vote. Now, the votes that black people were watching the closest were happening in Georgia, Florida, and Texas. All right. South. All right. This is what's going on. In Georgia, we had Stacey Abrams running. She was running. She done lost Georgia, but she didn't concede. She said, fuck that, not conceding. I don't believe this shit. Y'all got to do something else about this shit. So that's still, up in debate as to who won that shit. Also in Florida, Andrew, he lost. He conceded early, though. He conceded early. He went on ahead and laid down. Now he's calling for a recount. Numbers is off. Y'all need to recount this shit. In Texas, everybody was wanting Beto to win. Beto was the white man of y'all's choice this time around. Y'all was wanting Beto to win. Beto run up against Ted Cruz, all racist bitch ass. He was wanting Beto to win. All three of these states went red instead. All right. That's what happened thus far. Now things are still, up for grabs or whatever like that. People was blamed. Let me tell y'all what's funny in Texas. I'm gonna tell y'all what's fucked up really in all three of these motherfuckers. But in Texas, on Beto, motherfuckers were saying it was Beyonce's fault that he lost. Now, y'all know, y'all done talked about Beyonce. I don't give a fuck about what Beyonce doing. I think she is a goddamn puppet. Being used out here most of the time. She's pro-black sometimes. She's standing up campaigning for Hillary sometimes. She just be all over the place. Y'all let her get away with this shit. Y'all let her get away with this fuckery. But to blame Beyonce is bullshit. If y'all want to blame somebody if y'all must blame somebody, you're going to have to focus on, and particularly in Florida and Texas, you're going to have to focus on these motherfucking so-called Hispanics. You're going to have to. I'm not about to blame Beyonce for Beto losing. Beyonce, you know, she ain't worth a fuck out here as far as this pro-black shit is concerned. Her 2 feet ain't down on the side, so I don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with nobody that ain't got both their feet down on the side, both their feet down with the team. If both your feet ain't down every day, all day, constantly, fuck you. I ain't got time for you. Get the fuck out of here. That's how I'm treating motherfuckers. Coming into 2019, this is how we should all treat these motherfuckers. You don't get to come out here with this shit sometimes, and you go back, and you don't get to do that. We're not going to allow you to do it because we see you doing it. We need to focus on the motherfuckers that's doing this shit. What y'all need to deal with these goddamn Hispanics, these so-called Hispanics. I've been trying to tell y'all Hispanic ain't a motherfucking race. They do Hispanics, these white motherfucking Hispanics are running around voting for motherfucking racists. They white. That's what's going on. Now, I done told y'all voting don't motherfucking matter. It don't motherfucking matter who in there. We're going to deal with that here in a second. But for right now, we're going to deal with these goddamn Hispanics. El Cunos. All right? This is what we're dealing with right now. Hispanics, so-called Latinos, white. They speak Spanish. They eat tacos. They may do a little salsa with you real quick. White. People not understanding this shit. It's almost like, you know, it just, when it comes down to this shit, we need to start focusing on these motherfuckers because they are talking all this shit about Trump deporting, you know, deporting motherfuckers, building the wall. And these motherfuckers are the ones voting for them. They so-called Spanish motherfuckers. They're the ones voting for these motherfuckers. Voting against what some would deem their best interest. These Hispanics are white as fuck, and there needs to be some differentiation. They're not black. Hispanic ain't no motherfucking race. Them motherfuckers is white. They racist as hell as well. Understand that. This was going on down in Florida. What be happening in Florida is these Hispanic motherfuckers come up out of the goddamn woodworks and vote white. That's what they do. To vote white is to vote red. It's just how it is. They dumb as fuck. But it's going to take other people within the Hispanic communities to check these motherfuckers. It's going to take the black Hispanics to check them. Y'all need to holler at these racist motherfuckers. Call them out. Because they ain't going to listen to me. They're not listening to me. Y'all got to check these motherfucking racist ass goddamn so-called Hispanics. Y'all got to check them. Down in Texas, down in Florida. Now, black folk went out and voted. Record number. Everybody going down to the polls. And I made a post on Instagram that as ignorant as I think voting is, this to continue, I've seen people that, you know how motherfuckers are on this social media shit. Florida had one job. Y'all black folk in Florida had one job. Y'all black folk in Georgia had one job. Y'all black folk in Texas had one job. They did their job. But what you have to understand is still in these areas, in these states, black people are still going to be outnumbered by these white motherfuckers. I looked at the numbers from, I think it was from Florida. Maybe it was Georgia. Let me pull it up, make sure, because I don't want to say the wrong shit. Because I pulled the goddamn numbers up. And I was surprised. I was surprised at the amount of black people who voted for racists. Now, when I made this post on Instagram, of course, you're going to have people that want to argue with me about every goddamn thing. They want to argue about everything. Let me see what state this was in. Make sure I ain't got this shit wrong. This was actually in Florida. This is in Florida. I was surprised at the amount of black women who voted for, who voted Republican. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. 18% was the number that black women voted for DeSantis, old racist ass, down in Florida. And I had a black woman get on my page and say, well, you said voting don't matter, so it don't matter. I say, voting don't matter. But we gonna have to differentiate who the fuck a coon is and who the fuck just, ignorant, who got that hope. Because there's two different kinds of coons here. And this is what motherfuckers are refusing to understand. You got two different types of motherfucking ignorance going on here. You have a motherfucker who's going to go vote Republican, who's going to vote for a blatant racist. And then you got people who going to vote for Democrats who have some form of hope. They voting for somebody black. Black man running Democrat, they voting for somebody black. You can't lump these people in together. If a black person votes for DeSantis, that motherfucker is on a different level than a black person who voted for Gillum down there, who voted Democrat. Now, the person who went and voted Democrat, they still ignorant, but that's a different type of ignorance you're dealing with. Mad love Divine D Gaming put some money on the motherfucking books. Mad love, brother. But we're dealing with two different types of ignorance here. And it seems like everybody want to lump this ignorance in together. And to me, this is very telling. It's what you need to see. One, about these fucking Hispanics, these racist ass Hispanics who will love to attach themselves to black movements when it benefits them, but we see how they vote. I use this as a framing to let people see what we're dealing with. If you black and you voted Republican, you white ass, motherfucking racist ass Hispanic, you voted Republican. Well, these motherfuckers we dealing with a different type of problem here. When I saw that 18% of black women voted for DeSantis, I'm like, wait a fucking minute. Well, these motherfuckers need to be amputated. These motherfuckers need to be amputated from the goddamn team. Because yes, I believe voting is ignorant. But if you're going to go vote for a goddamn very clear known racist, if you black, you want a whole amputation. Ain't no healing. Ain't no therapy for you. Maybe you don't understand yet. Some of these Democrats just don't understand yet. Motherfucker, you need to be amputated. The people who will vote for known racists that's black, different. They must be treated differently. Now, I'm going to get into arguments with Democrats. Y'all know we all have been. If you didn't vote, if you were talking about how much of a sham voting is, how much of a shell game it is, how we are living in a goddamn oligarchy. If you talk about that, you're going to argue with Democrats too. Democrats just some hopeful motherfuckers. Different type of ignorance. Different type of ignorance here. Hopeful. That's what a lot of these black Democrats are. But if you're going to be a so-called Republican and be black and vote for somebody like DeSantis, vote for somebody like Ted Cruz, which you talk to the motherfuckers in Texas, they was like, wait a minute. Did nobody vote for no goddamn Ted Cruz? How the fuck this motherfucker win? This motherfucker saying in Texas. I was seeing the post and shit like, who the fuck? Did this nigga even have a campaign running? Like, what the fuck happened with this shit? But if you black and you voting for these motherfuckers, then you on a whole different level of ignorance. Whole different level. And we got to separate these motherfuckers. There are certain black people who coming into 2019, we're going to have to amputate. Cut them off. They're going to be on some coon shit. We can't even be surprised by it. We can't even worry about it. There are some of us black people who understand what voting is. We've been arguing with people. You got Puffy and them running around doing this vote or die bullshit, which basically is really saying vote Democrat or die. That's really, it's like, it's silent. The Democrat is silent. They're telling you to vote or die, but they're not really talking to Republicans, black Republicans. They're not guilting. They're not saying nothing about your ancestors to guilt black Republicans into running down to vote for goddamn DeSantis. You need to be mindful when you're telling people to go vote. Can't just say go vote. You need to be steering people. Be very direct with people. They like to play these little games. Well, you told motherfuckers to go vote. Well, you have 26% total because black men voted for DeSantis down in Florida. Black men voted for DeSantis as well. 8% of black men. So that's 26%. 18% black women, 8% black men voted for DeSantis. Amputation. That's about, you say 26%, that's about a fourth of black people down in Florida that just need to be clean cut off. Ain't no talking to them. Ain't no reasoning with them. They need to be cut the fuck off. 26% down in Florida. A little bit more than a fourth. How the fuck can you be black and vote for? I had a woman coming to me on Instagram, as I was telling you earlier. She said, well, had I voted, I would have voted for DeSantis as well. That's what she said. She came right on my page and said, if I would have voted, I would have voted for DeSantis as well. That's what she said to me. Her reasoning behind this was she said that Democrats are trying to take the Second Amendment rights away, and they're pushing a gay agenda. That's what she said. I said, oh, shit. Okay. So you would have voted for a known racist. She didn't vote. Now, she just said if she did. If she would have voted, she would have voted for DeSantis. Though. Because of keeping the Second Amendment, which I don't know why people would act like. Now, you'll hear these Democrats, they'll come out here and talk about gun regulation. People shouldn't have AKs. I think Stacey Abrams is running a strong campaign against assault rifles, against citizens having assault rifles. They're running a strong campaign against that. These motherfuckers been running a campaign against guns since how long? How long they been doing this shit? Ain't nothing happening with these goddamn guns. I don't give a damn how many people get, mass murdered, how many fucking shootouts in the street happen. Recently, I just read, and I briefly read over this, so I don't have the exact details, but in Florida, or not in Florida, in California, some people got shot up at a goddamn bar. It doesn't matter, though. Those be political talking points to get people to believe in what the fuck they're talking about. Ain't nothing happening with these goddamn guns. Ain't nothing happening with these guns. They talk about it every election, though. It's very consistent. Guns, guns, guns. They crazy guns. These guns is crazy. I'm like the guns are shooting themselves off. No. White folk is shooting these goddamn guns off. White folk is committing these mass shootings. White folk is killing each other. They don't care. They're not taking the fucking guns. So I'm at liberty to not give a fuck either. Okay, let the motherfuckers let them do what the fuck they do. That's to their own detriment. White folk ain't letting nobody take their guns. I don't give a damn if Republicans try to do it. I don't give a damn if Democrats try to do it. It ain't gonna happen. White folk ain't letting that happen. They ain't got nothing to do with y'all black folk. Now, y'all black folk like to get out here and say, well, they ain't taking my guns. They don't give a fuck about what you're talking about. You think they do. They do not. Because if it was your guns will be gone. Not your guns. And they don't want to stop as well as even in the inner cities. They're not trying to stop the gun violence that's going on down there. Black men killing each other, killing women, killing kids, killing every goddamn body. No. They don't care about your guns. They talk that gun talk. It ain't got nothing to do with you, black folk. So you can get on here and talk, well, they ain't taking my guns. If it was just you, they would take your goddamn guns. But they're not worried about you. They're not even worried about getting the guns off the goddamn streets. They're making money off these guns. Money over everything. You got to understand that first and foremost, they don't give a fuck about your life. They don't give a fuck about white life. Really? That's not real. And pushing a gay agenda, that's a reason enough for you to go vote for a known racist? She said, yeah, that's enough for me. I said, oh, okay. So you'll go vote for a known racist Because Democrats are pushing to, have gun regulation, and they pushing a gay agenda. You see that? Yeah, great. Yeah, great. It's about the lines in my carpet. I'm a clean motherfucker now. Understand that. I take this clean shit serious. Anybody knows me knows that. Somebody talking about the vacuum lines they can see in my carpet. I take this shit really serious. It's not a game. Whether goddamn, no matter who's in office, goddamn it, I'm gonna clean my house. It's my shit, my peace of mind. But get back to what we're talking about. Now, let me tell you something the black people are doing now. Now, this is how ignorant black people are. And again, we don't understand politics. We don't understand how they work fully. I'm noticing that when I'm seeing everybody talking about Maxine Waters. The Democrats don't won the House. I made a post about that too. The Democrats, hold on, let me make sure I'm going to read it directly to you. Democrats will take control of the U.S. House, gaining new power to challenge President Trump. Now, black folk got excited right here. Impeach, ignorance. You don't even understand how the impeachment process works. That comes through the Senate. That comes through the Senate, black people. Y'all are gassing up Maxine Waters, who I do not fuck with in any type of way. Because Maxine I don't know what she's doing over there in Cali for black folk, but I ain't seen much. You can tell me I'm lying, whatever. She black. She is black, but now it's somebody's Auntie Maxine gonna go impeach President. Y'all motherfuckers ignorant. Stop saying stupid shit. The power is within the Senate to impeach. Y'all getting excited for no reason. Maxine will continue doing the same thing she been doing. Nothing. Being black. It's what she been doing for decades now. Just black. That's all y'all need, I know. Auntie Maxine, reclaiming my time. Y'all be shouting her up for little dumb shit that she do. Reclaiming my time. I'm like, what the fuck? These niggas is really dumb. Really, really dumb. Because y'all continue to believe in some voted out bullshit. No. Either we gonna unify as a people. And this is the premise of this video. The reason I'm making it. Because this ain't got nothing to do with voters and non-voters. Because at this point, the shit's over with. To me, they're going to recount whatever. No matter who win, what black people going to have to do on the ground level. Even them dumbass motherfuckers with the stickers on their goddamn foreheads and shit. I seen this shit on Instagram. Like, what the fuck is wrong? Like, what's wrong with niggas? Like, it's so fucking stupid. And we want to be included. We want to feel, so powerful. We want to feel empowered. We want to feel included so much. I voted. I got the motherfucker. You just telling everybody that you're stupid. That's all you're doing. Okay, but now we got past that. You voted. Okay, now we passed that. Now, what are you going to do? Black people. That's what we are. What are we going to do? Even if you're going to vote for Abrams, Gillum, Beto, it don't matter who you voted for. Well, now we at the day after. Now we at the next week after. Now what are we going to do? Are you going to sit around and wait? I voted. I did my part. I honored my ancestors. You got dumbass bitches like Keri Hilson. This bitch gonna say she don't respect nobody who don't vote or something to that effect. Like, bitch, go sit your ass down. When the fuck are you ever talking? Let me tell you something else. These motherfuckers that come around during election time and voting time and start trying to, shame black people. These motherfuckers don't talk about black people no other time, but you only come out this motherfucker to say some shit about the goddamn ancestors, to say some shit about black people dishonoring other black people. Motherfucker, you don't say nothing all year. What the fuck is that? You won't even say nothing in February, bitch. What the fuck is that? Who are you honoring? What are you talking about? Who are you educating? Whose eyes are you opening? But no, y'all let these motherfuckers come out here during election time and tell you who you dishonoring. And y'all celebrate these motherfuckers. Fuck them. They don't come out here and talk to us no other time. We out here every goddamn day doing this shit. Trying to open minds up. And these motherfuckers, famous ass boule bitches, want to run around here when it come vote time. Now you want to shame black people for not voting. Keri Hilson, you shut your bitch ass up. That's what the fuck I got to say for her. If she catches this, you shut your goddamn mouth. Because you ain't going to say nothing else. Because you know what dishonors the goddamn ancestors? Is you sitting around thinking voting is the only way you're going to goddamn change something around here. You got all these people that watch you, all these people that follow you, but you ain't educating no goddamn body. You ain't say nothing about anything, ever. But you going to tell, you can open your goddamn mouth. You going to sit your bitch ass down somewhere. And black people sharing it. Yes, you know. Yeah, tell them, Keri. Y'all gonna let these motherfuckers come talk to y'all right now? And you won't hear from them again? Talking about some goddamn ancestors. Anybody that evokes the ancestors during midterms or during presidential elections, you don't respect them. You shouldn't respect them. Because what about in June? What they saying in June? What they saying in August? September? What they saying? They ain't saying shit to y'all black folk. Nothing. Now Beyonce did. Alluding back to Beyonce. Beyonce did, I think it was the day before the election, she did go tell everybody to vote for Beto. Her fans told her she did it too late. Beyonce, you supposed to been did it. What is it? But even in a position like Beyonce ain't saying shit to no black folk. They was just standing up next to Hillary not too long ago. Her and Jay-Z. These motherfucking boule bitch ass motherfuckers they're not for the team, y'all. You know, Puff Daddy, he part-time. Puff Daddy real part-time. Come out here and say some shit, you know. Take pictures with his fist up and do this little bullshit, you know. Don't let these celebrities come out here and say shit to us. And if you see that shit, shut it the fuck down. Shut it down. That's what we got to do. Shut it the fuck down. I don't give a damn if you're a fan of these people. You can be a fan if you want to, but you got to be real as well. I get tired of this fanatic mentality that we have, the celebrity worship that continues to control us. Shut it down. You can respect the motherfucker for making money or whatever. Shut it down. You don't get to come talk to me, Puff. You don't get to come talk to me, Beyonce, Keri. You sit your bitch ass down. You don't get to come talk to me, Tiffany Haddish. You have what y'all call several seats. You sit your bitch ass down. DJ Khaled, sit your bitch ass down somewhere. Your big fat stupid ass. Sit down. You don't get to come say shit. You motherfucker got them sea walking all up. I'm like, nigga, sit your big dumb ass down. We the best. Like, nigga, who is we? Who do you represent, Khaled? I don't even know how Khaled gets in the mix. But it's allowed. Like, motherfucker, who is we? What are you? You black? Because you in hip hop? Is that what you think? Is that what it is? Oprah, sit your bitch ass down somewhere. What's the one boy name? Michael B. Jordan, sit your bitch ass down somewhere. Michelle Obama, sit your bitch ass down somewhere. Obama, Barack, sit your bitch ass down somewhere, man. What are y'all doing? Why do we let these motherfuckers keep doing this shit to us around election time? Obama went, it backed everybody. They had this commercial backing, pushing behind Stacey, pushing behind Andrew, pushing behind Beto. Y'all sit y'all bitch asses down somewhere. You ain't said nothing about black wealth. You see Asians dancing around on TV, telling other Asians, them motherfuckers can dance. So I ain't trying to disrespect that. Nah, I mean, these motherfuckers, look, man. Them motherfucking Asians be getting loose with on the dance floor. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I ain't gonna lie. So I ain't trying to disrespect the Asians' dance moves. But you don't see them bitches having a full-blown dance campaign and try to get all the Asians down to the polls. Why? Why don't you see that? Why don't you ever see that? See the Asians break dancing across the stage. They bring the Jabberwockies out. And some of y'all don't even remember the goddamn Jabberwockies. Bring the Jabberwockies out, let them motherfuckers slide across the goddamn stage and shit. And get the Chinese to go vote. You never see that. Talking about their goddamn ancestors that died for the right. You never see that. You never see Asians on TV talking about no damn vote. Why? Why don't you see that? No reason for Asians to sit around talking about voting. You know why? Because they got Chinatown every goddamn where. They're making billions of dollars off of black would-be vanity. I'll just call it vanity. Bunch of fake shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They making billions off of that. They ain't got to run around and talk about no goddamn vote. Black people doing this. These are the, this is what we doing. As opposed to Michelle, Barack, Beyonce, Hilson, Oprah, Jordan, as opposed to all these motherfuckers talking about black empowerment, really black empowerment. All you rich motherfuckers running around telling other people to go vote. Why don't y'all come together and build a goddamn Black Wall Street? Buy some shit up. Buy up the hood. Buy up the block. That's that boule shit. They call these black folk the elite. I beg the goddamn differ. You don't see them motherfuckers talking about that shit, though. Water in Flint fucked up. Water in Jersey fucked up. And a lot of people, even when that Flint shit happened, a lot of people thought that was just in Flint. No. This water fucked up all over the place. Jersey's coming out now. New Jersey. Guess who runs New Jersey? Blue. Ain't that y'all's favorite color? That's black folk favorite color. Not black, it's blue. And that's problematic, first of all. Very problematic. Black folk put blue over black. It's your problem. New Jersey's blue. Water still fucked up. Why? Is it black folks' fault? They didn't vote? They didn't vote enough? Is that what it is? People in Flint didn't vote? Is that what? They didn't vote enough? Motherfucker gonna tell me. Well, the problem is that black people call themselves black. This is this new argument. I'm gonna tell y'all about this shit real quick. Because this shit pisses me the fuck off. The problem is black people classifying themselves as black, and in law, the word black don't really have no power. So you gotta, call yourself something else. No. I understand what people trying to say. Not knocking nobody for doing their research or whatever the fuck. Do you believe if Asians just start calling themselves yellow right now, that somehow they would lose their economic base? I'm a yellow. I'm yellow. Well, how do you say yellow in Chinese? I don't know. Maybe I don't know how you say it. I ain't gonna fuck up their language either. I'm not gonna do them like that. But do you believe that the Chinese will automatically just lose their power if they start calling themselves yellow? They can call themselves purple if they fucking wanted to. But this is the dumb shit that black people like to say. No. That has nothing to do with anything. They have sense enough to work together. Not like each other across the board. No. Work together. Even with the white folk that call themselves white. You'll never hear no white motherfucker like, no, I'm not really white. I'm a flesh-toned person. You will not call me white. I'm flesh-toned. No. These are the dumb arguments that black people like to have amongst each other. Well, y'all ain't got no power because you call yourself black. No, we don't got no power because we don't circulate our bread. We don't have any unity. That's why we don't got no goddamn power. It has nothing to do with you call yourself. I don't give a damn if you goddamn Muslim. I don't give a damn if you call yourself black. I don't give a damn if you call yourself motherfucking Maurice. I don't care what you call yourself. We don't have no power because we're not unified. That's why. White folks sit around calling themselves all type of shit. Italian. Don't they? Italian, Swedish, you know, Russian, you know. They call themselves whatever the fuck they want. That don't stop them bitches from being together. It has nothing to do with what we call ourselves. It has everything to do with people who look like us having a whole system in place. We're born into this system, and the system is set out to oppress us. And the people that came before us, and we still haven't done it yet, we haven't unified yet. Everything to do with that. Not what you call yourself. Stop letting these so-called intellectuals argue with y'all about this shit. Motherfucker, if you want to call yourself, I had a motherfucker. I mean, I'm talking about paragraph after paragraph after paragraph. Rob, it's black, man. You saying black. That's what it is. That's the goddamn problem, man. You saying black. No. No. We have yet to do any form of unifying as a people, by and large. We will unify, but it's to go do dumb shit like vote. Oh, we'll come together then. Come on, black folk. You see all black folk standing around together with their blue dumbass shirts on and shit like that. Democrat signs, hold up. Oh, we'll unify for that. To do pointless shit, we'll unify. When it don't matter, we'll unify then. That's our problem. Our black dollars immediately going to somebody else's community. Those communities take all our billions of dollars that we're giving them, and they invest in their own communities and laugh at us. I don't know how, I guess in parentheses, laughs in Chinese, however they do it. I picture the Kung Fu movies back in the day when they used to laugh and their mouth didn't really go with the goddamn. I see them laughing like that behind closed doors, sitting around their little tables and shit. Big dragon in the middle and shit. Dragon and tiger and shit like that. They laughs in Chinese back here. Because they take all our money and invest it in themselves. That's our problem. It has nothing to do with anything else. We fail to have this knowledge. And when this knowledge is talked about, because again, I ain't the first one to do it. Y'all know damn well I'm not going to sit and claim I'm the first one doing it. I'm not the first one trying to tell black people to wake up. This shit been happening for goddamn decades. But no, that's not the way. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. We got to go vote. Let our voices be heard. Let your voices be tallied. Your voice ain't being heard by casting no goddamn ballot. You don't write nothing on that motherfucker. You make a selection. It's just tallied. It's numbers. And you'll have motherfuckers that are sitting around talking about letting their voice be heard. This is where we are. And we coming into 2019 with the same fuckery. If you voting, you ain't got no voice. You made a choice, but you still ain't got no goddamn voice. Because you're still going to be ignored in this justice system that's still targeting your people. You think if you vote in the right people, it's going to stop the people with the money from controlling the oligarchy, keeping it going, keeping it flowing, keeping it a well-oiled machine. But we don't want to unify. Black people, we got a problem unifying. Because it's unify or die. Not vote or die. Unify or die. That's what it's been for the longest. That's been our situation. But no, even the conscious, they'll sit around and have intellectual debates because that's what conscious people like to do. Want to argue about, words like black and words like more, want to argue about religions, want to argue about, debate about all types of different shit that really don't fucking matter. It's going to have to get to a point where unifying the people is all that matters to everybody. I'm not going to argue with you, Muslim, about Allah. I'm not going to argue with you about it. But we need to unify. We need to be on the same team. Because when it comes to voting, do you think the black people that are in there voting, they all have the same ideologies, the same mindsets? No. They just going to vote. That's it. Going to vote blue. They don't care. Christian, atheist, Muslim, whoever. No matter who it is. They're just going in droves. So then what now? What now, black people? Mad love Elaine Lloyd, for putting a couple of dollars on the motherfucking books. Elaine says, magic, call yourself green and you'll be rich. Call myself gold, shit. That green shit fake. That fiat currency is fake. Hell, that shit ain't even green no more. You got to call yourself blue-green mix with a little peach on the side. Got that rainbow money now, goddamn it. I got that rainbow currency now, goddamn it. I'd rather be gold. But I feel you though, Elaine. I feel exactly what you're saying. We're not understanding how this shit works. And that's our problem. It's not the fact that we don't vote, because we do. We do vote. We have been voting, actually. It's not the fact that, black people voted because we didn't vote, Trump got elected. That's not true. And the amount of black people that I see say this daily, really, it bothers me. Because it's like, what level of ignorance is this? Because that's just not true. You see. Has nothing to do with black people vote at all. We've been voting. We voted again. We'll vote again next time. I know we're going to. We're going to keep voting. But it's outside of voting. What are we going to do as a collective? Because we have to do something. You can't go down there, vote Democrat, and give all your money to the goddamn Chinese. Give all your money to the goddamn white man and his mama. That damn sure, that ain't going to get nothing done. You can go vote. You can vote Democrat. Democrat can even win. How about that? How about Stacey Abrams wins Georgia, Gillum wins motherfucking Florida, and Beto wins Texas? How about that? How about they all win? Don't matter if you go still carry on the same practices. It doesn't matter. That's what we got to understand. And that's why even the brothers and sisters that did vote, they voted blue. They voted for somebody black just to support black people. Okay, I get it. I get what you did. Now what we going to do? Because Black Friday coming. Our consumerism about to spill over. Now, you done voted. Got your stick on your goddamn head. And they give you them motherfucking stickers when you stand in these Black Friday lines overnight and shit. Like fucking idiots and tents and all this stupid shit. The consumerism is going to start showing here in a minute. Don't matter who you voted for. If you continue to have the same practices amongst the people. We're not smartening up out here. You know, you can go to a poll, you can vote, you can get your sticker, you can do all that shit. Go to church, give your money to the goddamn preacher, man. That shit dumb as fuck. But we still doing it. We still doing it. Thanksgiving coming, y'all about to be celebrating the slaughter of, other black people. You about to be celebrating that. We still doing it. Christmas coming out. Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Christmas. We're going to be doing all that. You voted. Black folk voted. But we still going to be doing the same fucking shit. That's our problem. Because we know voting is pointless. We get that. We can drill it in people's heads, but they're not listening. Okay. They're going to vote. It's a waste. So it doesn't hurt them, really. It don't hurt them to go vote. It's just a waste. And it kind of shows that you are still stupid and these motherfuckers believe you're still stupid because you keep going down there. Okay. Okay. So you voted. It's a waste of time. We're going to tell you it's a waste of time. You're going to get mad at us. We're going to argue about it. I'm going to tell you that you're ignorant as fuck. You're going to tell me I'm ignorant. You're going to tell me I'm not honoring my ancestors. Okay, it's over now. Now, what are we going to do? Because that's what matters. We're not circulating the black dollar. We're not doing that. Now, I don't believe that we should build a backing. And this is one thing that some people do say that I disagree with. Building a financial backing so we can pay a politician. Because that ain't going to work. That still ain't going to work. You can throw your money in there. But if you do have an agenda, it has to be something for everybody. It can't be something specifically for black peoples. That still ain't going to work. You can try to buy them all you want to. That's not going to work for us. And you don't really need to even be doing all of that. Really. A perfect model, I'm telling y'all, look at the Chinese. Look at the Asians. They ain't even worried. They're not worried about this shit. They don't keep on rolling. Keep doing what they've been doing. Making money and keeping that money together and hiring each other. How many black cooks you done seen in a goddamn Asian restaurant or in a Chinese restaurant? How many black cooks you see in the back? How many black waiters you see when you go into a Chinese restaurant? How many? How many white? Hell, I ain't gonna just say to my black. How many white folk you see in that motherfucker? They stick together. They stay on the same goddamn team. That's what it is. That's how it is. Don't care where you go. Don't care where you see them at. Same team. The customers might be all types of colors, but look at their workers. That's the model right there. That's it right there. They ain't worried about no goddamn, what's that shit? Affirmative action, inclusion. They're not worried about that. They don't give a fuck how you feel about it. Really? They're not worried about how you feel about this shit. They don't care. Black people ain't there yet. Taking us a while. It's taking us a long time. We need to be coming together. Now, these Republicans, they done for it. Black Republicans, they're done. Just let them go over there and let them sit down and let them do and wait on these white Republicans to show them some love. That's what black Republicans want to do. They're waiting on, the white folk that they voted for. They're going to wait on them. But as black people, we got to be smart about this shit. We're going to have to be a lot smarter about this shit. And until we do, until we unify as a people, we'll continue to be running down to the goddamn polls, wasting our time there. Every year. voting for whoever black. I know we don't give a fuck what their policies are. Because I mean, if you look at Gillum and Abrams, I mean, you can look at their fucking policies and the stuff that they're trying to push forward. It ain't got nothing to do with black folk. They talking about goddamn immigration. Ain't got shit to do with black folk. Black folk don't even care. We just vote for black people. And I get it. Aesthetically, I get it. Aesthetically, cool. But their policies, nothing. Why the fuck is Puff and all these motherfuckers dancing for these motherfuckers and they don't have a black agenda? It's because them motherfuckers ain't for you. Puff and them ain't for you either. Anybody that's black, famous like that, that's backing somebody black, and that black person that they're backing doesn't have a black agenda, they're not for you. They're not for you at all. Because then you ask these motherfuckers, well, why are you backing this person? The simple answer is because they black. They're a Democrat. That's it. You don't hear much about any policies. Almost like that, wasn't it as a black mayor down in Georgia, Bottoms. I think Miss Bottoms. What the fuck did Bottoms do? What has she done down there thus far? Georgia? Some of y'all live in Georgia. What she done did? What she do? Saw down in Texas, there is a entire fleet of black female judges. The fuck them black judges gonna do? And black girl magic. What are y'all talking? What's magical about this? What magical thing is happening right now? Other than black people entering the system who be handing out sentences to other black people, but they black at least. I posted about this. I asked people about prison quotas. A lot of people don't even know what fuck prison quotas is. Don't know shit about prison quotas. It don't matter who the fuck, what color the judge is. They have quotas. And guess who the cops gonna be bringing them to, actually fill those quotas? Guess who the cops, 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up? Even the black cops, 3Ks don't get this shit fucked up. Guess who they bringing them? It's gonna be you. That black judge has quotas that have to be met. It didn't read. The caption did not read. The first 19 black female judges elected. They want to put it into prison quotas. It didn't read that. It just said 19 black female judges elected. That's enough to get y'all black folk hype. That's not enough. Not to get me hype. I won't say it's not enough for you. Because you can be hype just seeing black faces. Because we love seeing black faces all over the fucking place. But they didn't go in there with no agenda to tear down corruption within this system. The judiciary, they didn't go in there to tear down none of the system that's fucked up. They're just black. They black women, black girl magic. Hashtag black excellence. It's just like, what they doing? What are they going to go in there and do? Y'all remember that the woman that ran into the white bitch cop, the white bitch racist cop that ran into their brother's house and killed him? Guess what color the police chief was? Guess what color the DA was? Both black. Black women, both of them. The reason she didn't get charged with murder is because of them. The DA black. You can look this shit up if you don't believe me. DA black, police chief black woman, both of them. That white bitch still got off. Or is in a process of getting off right now. What does blackface mean? I don't get it. If you need a better example than that, look at your boy Clarence Thomas on the Supreme Court. If you don't have a pro-black agenda, very clear, very basic agenda, I can't respect you. I'm not about to get juiced up because you black. Because guess what color these house niggas was that was snitching on the slaves that was trying to get the fuck up out of there? Guess what color they was? Who can guess? Guess what color they was? Y'all seen Django? What color was Steven? Guess what color the motherfucker was that they used to take down the Black Panthers? Guess what color the motherfucker was that they used to take down Marcus Garvey? Like I don't know why we still getting hyped up over black folk. Just being black. With no agenda. Don't even utter the words white supremacy. Don't even speak them. Can't say them. Can't speak to black people directly. I heard a motherfucker, I forgot whose video it was. I forgot who it was, talking about Stacey Abrams and how she looked like somebody's auntie. Like, I don't give a fuck about that shit. That doesn't matter to me. Rob, you negative, man. No. This has nothing to do with negativity. Everything to do with paying attention to the history. You think I don't want to get excited every time I see somebody black? You think I don't want to? But I can't. How is that my fault? Prime example we talked about earlier. Prime example, Maxine Waters. What the? Black? What's she doing? And people get mad at me because I ain't hype. Got some black woman that got elected up in Massachusetts, black councilwoman. I forget her name right off the top of my head. Got a little kinky twist in and shit. I ain't heard no black agenda come from her. What am I hyped for? This ain't me being negative. This is paying attention to the history. Understanding they will allow black people to ascend in certain places, to ascend to certain places. Hell, look at Barack Obama. They'll allow you to ascend, but you can't have a black agenda. You got to put your blackness, it has to be completely separate from you. Got to be political now. Stacey Abrams coming out talking about she's trying to represent all of Georgia. That's what politicians have to do. To win, they got to talk this all shit. This inclusive shit. That's what they got to do. That's why people tell me, Rob, you should, go into politics. Well, I'm not about to be all inclusive. There is a debt owed to black people. And I'm not about to forget it. I'm not going to ignore it. And I'm not going to sit here and act like, well, I'm here to represent everybody. No, I wouldn't do that. Even black people wouldn't fuck with that. Ain't that crazy? Even black people wouldn't fuck with a black person coming out talking like that. Matt Love to Robert Hughes put some money on the motherfucking book. Says, Rob, if we pooled our dollars together, what would you use the money for? Land, bro. We need land. And on that land, we need to be building businesses. Different types of businesses. Hell, we can even model. We see what the fuck is needed out here. I see motherfuckers building goddamn storage units all over the goddamn place making bank off that shit. We need grocery stores. We need libraries. We need hospitals. We need schools. We need everything because we don't have anything. So it really don't matter where you start. I don't give a damn. You can start a goddamn convenience store. Black one. I don't give a fuck. As long as it's black. As long as the employee is black. As long as black people come in there and spend that money with black. That's what it takes. And to me, honestly, here's what I'll notice that a lot of rich black people will do. I'm gonna give you an example. And I'm gonna get back, and we're gonna get back in, and I'm gonna really get to y'all's comments here. We don't have anything, but here's what I've noticed that black people will do, and we'll celebrate other black people for doing. People like, say, I think Chris Brown might have did it before. He went and invested in some Burger Kings. Rick Ross did it with Wingstops. Your boy Magic Johnson did it with, I think, TGI Fridays. They'll go invest in shit that's already white. What are you doing? Why are you investing in shit that's already white? Now, I get motherfuckers want to make some profit, some shit like that. I get that, but we'll stop. Oh, that's a business move right there. No, it's not. Not a business move that black people should be celebrating. Like it's some of this type of shit. Now, you can say, oh, that motherfucker, he gonna make some money. Cool. All right, cool. But it's not this. It's not this at all. We don't have anything. Now, we do have some black banks around here scattered around. We ain't got no black hospital. I just got to tell y'all, short story. I was riding with I took my brother to the hospital. It wasn't him needing to go. He was meeting somebody up there. I took him up to the hospital. And it was a hospital here in Charlotte. I think it was a Presbyterian or something like that. I look at these goddamn immaculate ass hospitals. And on this hospital is immaculate of a building as it is. I'm looking and they building more shit on the goddamn hospital. I mean, these hospitals be goddamn decked out gardens and fountains and decked out hospitals. We have black millionaires, black billionaires. They can put their money together and make an immaculate black hospital. They'll put their money together and goddamn get them a church, though. They'll do that shit. I got a problem with that. Rob, that's negative. I don't give a fuck. I got a problem with that. They'll build a goddamn cathedral church, black. Cathedral church, black. That's the only thing a black motherfucker will build out here is a goddamn church. That's it. The only thing a motherfucker puts some goddamn money into and build for real is a church. That's it. Nothing else. I'm talking about I live here in North Carolina. You can ride down one of these goddamn streets down here. Presbyterian church, Baptist church, Lutheran church, another Baptist church, Presbyterian, Methodist church. I'm talking about this is all on one goddamn street. Cathedrals. No hospitals, though. No libraries. Not even a goddamn doctor's office. No grocery stores. To create jobs in these areas that people are forgetting about. Put these people to work. You don't want them banging. You always, these motherfucking famous people that just stop the violence and all this shit. Put them to work. Pay them a good living wage. That's how you build the block. You rebuild the block like that. Buy land, build houses. Only let black people move in them. I don't give a fuck what they think about it. Motherfucker, this is me getting back at you for the red line and shit. This area is for black only. And there are some, actually, I seen an article about a brother and a sister who have areas like this. They're smaller. But all these rich people, they can see these same, why don't you invest in them? Puff, Khaled, your dumb bitch ass, Keri Hilson. Why ain't you got the same access to the same information I have. Same articles and shit I see. Put money into these areas. Make those areas that could be this big, which is a nice house. Well, make them this big. Beyonce, Jay-Z, where y'all at? Even down to the ones y'all claim is woke, Chance the Rapper, Nick Cannon, some of these motherfuckers. Invest in these people. Invest in these areas. Build businesses around these areas. That's what I think we should do. Not standing in line to vote, getting you a nice little sticker, telling me what I can't talk about because I ain't honoring my ancestors. Not that. That's most definitely not right. Even when it comes down to a lot of black people are eating more vegan now. Where's this 5-star vegan restaurant? I've seen people have vegan restaurants. Now, I'm not a rich motherfucker. I'm not a rich motherfucker. But I mean, I can imagine if I If I got, you know, $300, $400 million, I done put $2 million in this black restaurant. Even if it's a little soul food restaurant, I done put $2 million in that. I done put $2-3 million in that just to make it upper class, make it a upper echelon restaurant. Simple stuff, practical black conscience. Y'all know that's what we're doing over here. It's practical shit. Oprah's dumb bitch ass. She'll invest in a white school down in Georgia. Hogwarts, I think the name of the goddamn school was. School in Baltimore. Don't even got heat. Y'all remember last winter? Might happen again this winter because it's about to get cold out here in a little while. We got about another month. It's going to get real cold. Put some money in those schools. To me, our problems, I won't call them simple problems. I'll say they're problems that could be amended with simple methodology. If these black people that swear they for black people, you got people like Viola Davis and Steph Curry about to make a movie about Dylan Roof and him shooting them people in the goddamn church here in South Carolina. Fuck that movie. Put all the money that you're gonna put into that. Go invest in a business. Why are you making a movie about that? What the fuck are you doing? Nobody want to see that shit. See black people pray to this imaginary God and this imaginary Jesus, and a white motherfucker comes in there, shoots them all. Black people forgive him at the end of the day, and he goes to jail. The end. What is that? Curry? Viola? Who wants to see that? That doesn't make any sense to me, personally. Rob, stop being negative. This is the shit that's called negative. When I'm talking about this shit, it's all negative to black people. All this shit's negative. Everything I'm talking about is negative shit. This is where we are. Let me get some of y'all's comments before I get off here, though. I know y'all probably been typing ham, but I ain't been able to see it. Hold on, let me go back up here. Because somebody put some love on the books and I ain't see it. Miss Cannon mad love to Miss Cannon says, black people, if you don't stand for yourself, you'll fall for anything. And we've proven that. It ain't no if. Ain't no if. We can take the if out now. Black people, you don't stand for yourself and you fall for anything. Ain't no if. That's what we've been practicing that now for a while. So we're doing still mad love to you for putting some money on the books. But ain't no if. Ain't no if. We gotta take the if out. We gotta be hard, man. We gotta be hard calling it what it is. Ain't no if, ain't no more ifs in this shit. Let me drink some goddamn water. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get to y'all's comments. And we know Thanksgiving coming. You know what motherfuckers gonna be doing? Dedicating turkeys and donating turkeys and shit like that. And black people will be celebrating that. And it's just like, man. I'm not saying that's not a decent gesture, but I mean, come on. They eat for one day and starve for the rest of the year. Mm-mm. Keisha Mixon says black rich people can only buy what the government allows. I'll say that could be true to a point because I do feel like the government does block black people a lot of times, but fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck them. Because these rich motherfuckers buy a lot of bullshit. 10 houses, you know how they do. 85 cars, 5 boats. They can buy an alcoholic beverage line. They can create a makeup line. Y'all done went crazy over Rihanna, over some Fenty or whatever that shit is. Like, motherfucker. Black folk don't need no goddamn makeup. Don't matter how good you look in a system of white supremacy. You can cover them blemishes up all you want to. That ain't what we need. People are like, that's woke. And I ain't knocking again. I'm not gonna knock, you know, or maybe Rihanna will do something. She's a young woman. Maybe she'll do something, but makeup? No, I'm not hype over that. I know a lot of people are. You want to be able to cover them bags under your eyes up. I get it. Your little blemishes and shit. I get it. Y'all out here looking real cute in the system of white supremacy. Real cute. Justice says, "Sup, Rob? Why do white people always deflect of the subject? Off. Why do white people always deflect off the subject when you start talking about the racism of their people? That's what they're gonna do. That's their cognitive dissonance. 1, 2. We shouldn't be talking to white people about racism anyway. I'm done talking to white folks. There's no reason for you to be talking to a white person about racism. Those days should be over. We're coming up in 2019 now. There's no reason you should be talking to a white person about their racism of their people. That's done. That conversation don't matter. Don't matter. Talking to white folk is pointless. We need to get black folk in line. That's all that matters at this point. Not talking to white folk. We don't matter. I don't give a fuck about what white folk talking about. They're gonna deny their racism until the end of time. They're gonna deny everything, or they'll just disconnect themselves from it. It wasn't me. Might be my great grandpa, but I don't live that life. I'm fucking black people. Like, what are you talking about? I just fucked a black motherfucker last night. I don't know what you're talking about. My friend, it's waste. It's complete waste, and you should stop wasting your time talking to white people about racism. Period. Nothing else for us to say to white folk. And typically, your biggest antagonist when it comes to talking about racism is gonna be other black folk. That's my issue. I expect white people to be white. I expect them. You have to go up against your own people. And that's my problem. That's my problem. I don't give a fuck. I expect white people to, they're going to do what they got to do. Wasn't me, wasn't us, not my family. I'm not teaching that to my kids. I mean, they'll do all that shit. But motherfucker, if I ain't talking about you, then why are you speaking? That's my thing. That's my whole thing about white folk. Motherfucker, look, I'm talking about racist. I'm talking about racist. I'm talking about racism. I'm talking about the white man and his mama. But you spoke up. Why? Why couldn't you just sit back and listen? See, that's what you got to be with white folk. Like, why are you saying anything? I'm not. If this ain't about you, then why are you talking? You know the old saying, a hit dog. In this case, a wet hit dog. No, a hit wet dog. In white people's case, a hit wet dog will holler. Motherfucker, I ain't talking about you. You see what I'm saying? Don't distract yourself trying to explain racism to white people. It's pointless. Because there's a good chance that you was minding your business, you were talking about racism, and they came into your conversation. I'm not talking to you, then why are you speaking to me? Listen, get the lesson, take it to your people, because you know a racist motherfucker. You white, I know you know one. Take it to them. That's all it is to it, man. Don't waste your time arguing white folk. Damn shame you gotta argue with so many black folk. Y'all crazy. Love chat about how I gotta be racist. My cat is black. I've got a black cat, black dog. Like, man, please. We ain't got time, man. You tell it how it is. You make sure you fact check, and the good chance you're gonna be growing as you go through speaking. Don't worry about it, man. Go back, correct yourself if you made a mistake. If you learn something new, you correct yourself, but you don't waste your time arguing. We got to get out of this habit of arguing motherfuckers. Period. That's white. That's these goddamn these white coons, 3Ks, it's spelled white coons, and these motherfucking black coons. We could just ain't no point arguing with them. Ain't no point. They might want to sit and talk or something like that. You have a conversation with them, but if you notice that they denying every single thing you're saying, and this is historical fact that you're talking about, then it's a waste. And don't get yourself frustrated talking to them either. Don't get emotional. Don't go all caps if you type into them. Don't exclamation marks. No, don't do none of that. We done with that. That shit need to be left right here in 2018. We coming in 2019 now. We got to change our tactics. Yelling at people with all caps in paragraphs. We done with that. We don't do that no more. We say what it is. You take it. You don't want to take it. That's fine. I'm gone. I'll catch you on the re-up. I've had so many people. This is black folk, and I've even had some white folk too, that'll tell me, man, I thought you was crazy last year. I thought you was crazy. But here they come. Boy, you was on to something. I was tripping. You catch them, and it's not because I spent time trying to explain nothing to them. I kept moving. I said it, and we gone. We're going to keep moving. They'll come back and catch up to you if it's meant for them. It ain't meant for everybody. I shared a post up on my Instagram. Again, if y'all not following me on Instagram, stop right now. One, click this like button. If y'all been fucking with me the whole time, we've been getting it in. Click the like button. If you don't follow me on Instagram or YouTube or follow my other channel, go ahead and sub. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I shared a post from a woman, and she was talking to Khalid Muhammad, an old woman, grandma. She said that most of these black folk gonna have to be left behind. She said it. Because they too far gone. That's what she said. They too far gone. We gotta leave them behind. Got to leave them behind. This was grandma. This is back when Khalid Muhammad. She was speaking at, she up on the mic. Khalid was on stage. She said we got to leave them behind. They too far gone. This is grandma. And in the caption I draw, I wish this would have been my goddamn grandma. My whole life would have been different. My grandma wasn't like that. She was pray and Jesus, and you know, that was my grandma. Many of our grandmas like that, especially if you down, you raised up in the South. But many of them gone. We can't even spend time with them. You got to keep moving. And a lot of these motherfuckers at this point, 2018, you still on some bullshit. You got to amputate them motherfuckers. Got to amputate them and move. Motherfucker want to call you negative for telling the truth, call you negative for talking about voting and the truth about it. Move. Keep moving. And Jika Walker says we need, I think two, you meant to put the word two here. We need to design our own clothes, most definitely. But you see what these boule black motherfuckers be doing, right? You see what they do. They supporting your Gucci's, your Fendi's, your Pradas, and all this bullshit. Even the ones that y'all claim is woke. These motherfuckers support white. Yeah, motherfuckers can call them Italian. No, white. They support white designers. If I'm a rich motherfucker and I'm getting the spotlight all the time, most of my shirts look something like this. Something y'all be seeing the kind of shirts and stuff I wear on here. They look like this. This is where I am. I'm doing a concert. I'm up there rapping. This is what people see. If I'm walking down the red carpet, I'm in a suit. I got a motherfucking X right here. You feel me? You don't see that. And they got all this money. They still won't. There are black fashion designers out here. I have one. I'm on payroll. Come here, design. Come here, make this shit for me real quick. You know how to do it? Come on. Come here. Not that hard. Again, to me, this stuff is practical. These black folk ain't doing these boule blacks. They're not doing shit like that. They may have a stylist, but that stylist is gonna put them into some Gucci, Fendi. And you know what y'all black folk gonna do when y'all see these motherfucking black people in this bullshit, in this white owned bullshit? She slayed. No, she didn't. She's a slave. Y'all saying it wrong. You see, he is a slave. They ain't slaying shit. They clowns. Clowns. Sister B says Oprah told Dr. Claude Anderson that she wouldn't work with him if he projects if projects were 100% black owned. That's Oprah. That's y'all's hero. Oprah is y'all's hero, not mine. I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with Oprah. I don't fuck with her. Black people that hoisted Oprah up, though. Got Oprah's big ass up on their shoulders. Oprah can tell black folk that she don't even believe in religion. She don't believe in none of this shit. She got her own little mindset as far as what she believe in. Christian black folk still fuck with Oprah. They'll tell me I'm going to hell, though. But you know what black folk worship more than anything? Somebody got money. Don't matter. Black person got money, they worship them. It don't matter who they is, what they saying. Don't matter. They'll just worship them. They'll come on here and tell me I'm going to hell. Oprah can say, fuck your God, and y'all don't even care. Black folk don't even care. Did she say that shit like that? And she does. She don't believe in this shit. Y'all still care. Got Oprah on your shoulders. Don't make no damn sense. Hell, I condemn Oprah for, hell, when Dr. Sabi was alive, before they murdered him, because I believe that shit. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. Before they murdered him, she didn't even invest in him. This man was out here curing people. Did none of the black people invest in Sabi? None of them. That's these boule motherfuckers. They don't invest in nothing that got nothing to do with helping somebody else that's black. Protecting somebody that's black. That's healing holistically. They didn't want to do nothing like that. Rob, that's negative, man. It's real. That's what's going on out here. It's real. Dr. Sabi was begging these black rich motherfuckers to come help him out and invest in him. They wouldn't do it. Static Saying says, I told my American government teacher I didn't vote, and the whole class, including my professor, looked at me like I'm crazy. Of course they did. What you expect? Anything that you say that goes anti or against the program, once you unplug, any form of statement that made that shows that you unplugged, people gonna look at you like you crazy. Gonna treat you like you crazy and present to you crazy ass arguments. That's just what's gonna happen. It's like if you say something common sensible, like something easy, something that's hard for people. Religion. Now we can take religion. You say something like, well, where is all the people that's in the Bibles? Where are they bones and shit at? What happened to them? People look at you like, the fuck? Fuck you mean, cuz? I got faith. You look crazy to them, but that was a very sensible argument. You told people you don't vote. That's a very sensible stance to have if you black, or you ain't even gotta be black. What's really serious is there's a lot of white folk that don't believe in voting too. Truth be told. These so-called these people that are against government, against big government, against big farm. There's white people that's against all this shit too. Now, these motherfuckers don't never have a strong stance against racism, but they'll have a strong stance against the government. Government being involved in everything. They'll say that, you know, this country is ran by, you know, the Rockefellers, and they'll say little shit like that. Now, when it comes to racism, these truth tellers, they ain't really dealing with that like that. But they'll come try to expose the goddamn government, say voting is some bullshit. They'll put up posts by like people like George Carlin, which is one of their favorite white comedians of all time. They'll put up posts by him where he's anti-government. White people will be anti-government. They'll be anti-government too. They're not anti-racism, the white man and his mama, but they'll talk about the goddamn government. A lot of them don't believe in this shit too. A lot of them don't, but you just don't have other white people looking at them talking about their goddamn ancestors though. Because they start talking about the other white folk ancestors, they gotta start talking about some real shit. Murder, rape, shit like that. Stealing, you know. They gotta start talking about that, they talking about their ancestors. So white folk don't treat other white folk like that when they say they don't vote. Them just truth tellers. They'll call them conspiracy theorists. They'll call them shit like that. M. Dot says, not to diss American black men, love my brothers to life, but racism white supremacy has done a lot mentally to American blacks as a whole. It has. Fucked them up. It's fucked us up. It done fucked our minds up. Because we believe in it. You see, I think that's the biggest, the most powerful and craziest part is that we believe that we're inferior and we need to stand in a line to get justice. We need to stand in a line behind a system that hasn't ever shown us any type of equality, any type of justice. We stand in line, you know, marching up to the front of it to, you know, put in our little suggestions as to try to get some type. It's done fucked our minds up because we actually believe that the power comes through that, which is, I think, the most damaging thing is done to black people as a whole, is that we believe we need to get our power through them, through this system. And it's just not going to happen. It should be shown by now. It should be shown by now. Indigenous WOG says, Rob, have you seen the new LeBron commercial? The way he laid on that fireplace. Oh my, the thirst for booty is on an all-time high. I don't understand any of that comment. I haven't seen the commercial. Maybe that's why I don't understand it. But I haven't seen the LeBron commercial. But you ask people, LeBron, whoa. Y'all forgot LeBron put on a goddamn wig on when he was on a Progressive commercial with that white bitch named Flo. LeBron gonna do what he gotta do to get money. You know. He'll come out and say some real shit sometime. He actually did the little church thing. Not church, the school thing, the charter school he started. Those small plays. They're not really big plays to me because even Puff Daddy, he got a fucking charter school. They're not really huge plays to me, but you know, black people will deem all of these moves as woke. They'll do that. They'll most definitely do that. He don't come out and talk about white supremacy. I'm gonna tell you the defense that a lot of these motherfuckers are. They'll do. And I watched your boy Gillum do this a couple times too whenever he was debating. A lot of these black people out here, they'll talk about racism, but they won't deal with the idea of white supremacy, which is going to be institutional and systematic racism. These are two different things. What a lot of these so-called woke people like to do is it's a singular racist. I gotta mention this on the last show. It's a singular, you know, a person or somebody called him a nigger one time, and you know, something like that. To deal with systematic racism, whole different issue. Whole different. A person's going to deal with racism as a system, not some random ass person calling him a nigger. That's a person I would deem them more working along the lines of shit I want to hear about. Systematic. Systematic. I don't want to hear you tell me about some random ass white person that treated you bad one time when you was young, and this is your idea of racism. LeBron had at one point somebody spray painted the word nigger on the side of his house, and that's racism to him. No. Systematically is what my concern is, and what I'm interested in hearing people talk about it systematically. It's singular events. I don't really fuck with that. That's a safe place to stay in. Like, well, this one white person did one thing one time. No. Moki, I can't say your name. M. Bokan. Hey, Rob. I think you meant Rob. Hey, Rob, are we ready for this caravan that is approaching the U.S. borders? What does that mean? Explain that to me. I don't know anything about a caravan approaching the U.S. borders. What is that? Explain to me what that is. Give me a little bit more detail. I haven't heard anything about a caravan coming towards the borders. Ryan James says, who will build a more effective school for black children, Umar Johnson or LeBron James? Umar would. That's easy. That's too easy. LeBron James didn't build a pro-black school. He built a school to help inner city poor children, build a charter school to help the inner city poor children, which is still fine because poverty in those areas, it affects black children, which is still great, but he don't have a pro-black curriculum or anything like that. We got to understand that too. No, I didn't hear about the immigrant van. I'm sorry. Don't know. I don't know. Okay, hold on. Gina Regina said it's not even real, supposedly full of Hispanics trying to cross over. I don't give a fuck about that. If a whole bunch of Hispanics want to get in the van and try their luck, got nothing to do with me. Has absolutely nothing to do with me. I'm gonna tell y'all why black folk worry about immigrants so goddamn much. And here's what I hear black people saying against immigration is that they coming in here, taking jobs, depreciating, paying wages and things like that. But if black people, do you hear Chinese complain? Again, you have to think about this. Frame all this together. I don't give a fuck about anybody who wants to run up in here with walls. I don't care nothing about that shit. Do you hear Chinese folk worried about some goddamn Mexicans coming up here? No. They're not worried about it. Because they're building with each other. If we was building with each other, we ain't worried about what they're coming in here to do. Because we hire each other, we building with each other. That's what we doing. So we wouldn't be worried about whoever coming in here. Now, of course, if it's gonna be some motherfuckers out here, goddamn, just coming over here to goddamn wreak mayhem and shit like that. But a lot of them is trying to escape their oppressive regime that they have down there. A lot of them. Like that doesn't bother me. I don't care where people coming from. I don't give a damn they're coming from Africa. I hear people talk about they got problems with Africans coming over and shit like that. I don't care about nobody coming to nowhere. I don't care nothing about that shit at all. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't care. When people start talking about immigration talk, like Stacey Abrams, I think Gillum was doing it too, talking about what they're gonna do for immigration and being against Trump because he's anti-immigration and all this shit. I don't care about all that. I'm worried about what black people doing right here, right now. How are we building with each other? I don't have time to be worried about Mexicans running across the goddamn border. I just really don't have time for that. I'm not saying that everybody can't make time for it, but I wouldn't give a damn about no damn van full of Hispanics. Like, what the fuck they got to do? I mean, we ain't got our shit together. We should have had it done way before these motherfucking Hispanics even decided to get into a van. We should have had our shit together and we wouldn't be sitting around. I mean, okay. Okay. But I think that when we, some people disagree, and that's fine. I don't mind people disagreeing with me. Y'all know that. I don't mind you disagree. But I think if we were focused on doing what we're supposed to do with each other, actually, we're supposed to have it done by now. It's 2018. That wouldn't be what they got to do with us. What does that have to do with us? Mexicans aren't hiring themselves. If we was building black, hiring black, what would that have to do with us? Nothing. Not one goddamn thing. That would have absolutely nothing, in my opinion. I'll say that because I'm not trying to sit here and say that I'm right or nothing like that. But I'm not worried. I'm not worried about that shit. STL says stop worrying about immigrants, worry about your families and economics. Black people ain't trying to do that shit though. Because we like to be distracted by other shit like immigration. We like to be distracted by it. Like we control it. Like what we say gonna fucking matter when it comes to immigration. Like, well, I did hear black people say that they didn't like immigration, so we're gonna keep that. Your opinion don't even fucking matter when it comes to immigration. It's all about what the people in control want to do with the immigrants. They want to use them, they'll let them come in. When they want to stop using them, they'll keep them out. That's on them. Ain't got nothing to do with us. Nothing to do with us. But we rather worry about immigration than boycotting the NFL, boycotting Black Friday, circulating the black dollar, loving each other. We rather talk about immigrants because now we got a new enemy. We got an enemy. It's their goddamn fault. No, it's your goddamn fault, actually. But I mean, it is what it is. Everybody has their own opinion. Oh, Agent One services robbed. They are not in a van. They are walking in a caravan. Okay, my apologies. My apologies. Either way, I don't give a fuck. I guess maybe that'll sum up the van walking in the caravan. Those immigration who coming up here, that's not my issues. My issues is when I talk about the system, I'm arguing with black people. I guess I would put that over 99% of black people don't give a fuck about what's going on in the black community. Those are my issues. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. My apologies for getting that wrong, though. But those are not my issues. Ryan James said thousands of people not in a family vehicle. LOL. My bad. Again, my bad. Thousands. I still don't give a fuck. I don't know what y'all want me to do. I apologize, but I don't care. Sunnyside 1984 says, I am confused on how black people out here fighting for the rights of immigrants when we don't have those same said rights. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting thing to watch. Honestly. It's a very interesting thing to watch. You have black people that run full-blown campaigns on immigration, and those Hispanics that they're talking to still gonna vote for the goddamn Republican. Ain't that crazy? Like, these motherfuckers will come out here and goddamn talk this talk, and them goddamn white so-called Hispanics still going to vote red. Ain't that crazy? Because them bitches racist. They don't give a fuck about what you talking about. They don't know. They don't get. It don't matter. These motherfuckers running whole immigration campaigns. And we seen how they voted. We seen that shit. It don't make no sense to me. And they continue to do this shit. It makes no sense. But this immigration issue is one of those things where, you know, black people have decided to pick this up and act like your opinion matters in this matter, and it doesn't. You can voice your opinion. You can say, man, fuck the immigrants. I don't give a fuck. They need to stay where the fuck they at. Okay? You can say, man, let them in, treat them right, quit taking them away from their parents, split them up at the borders, put them in goddamn concentration camp. You can be on either side of this, and it don't matter. Because your opinion doesn't matter. That's all it is to it. It's just you talking about an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we should really focus on each other. Focus on ourselves. And what we gonna do to better ourselves here. Because now we want to blame, again, black people that are against it or blaming immigrants for the situation. No, blame white supremacy. Like, it's like, you know, here's the enemy right here. And it ain't moving, it ain't changed, it ain't going nowhere. It's right here. But, you know, it's like we got ADHD or some shit. Like, motherfucker, I told you to look at him. But we'll start gazing off, like, oh, immigration, oh, shit. The Russians, oh, shit. We one of these type of kids in class. One of these motherfuckers. Lesson going on right here. Everything that you need to know, right? Immigration. Oh shit. This is what we do. And it's odd to watch. Like, what, motherfucker, right here, white supremacy. These motherfuckers ain't your enemy, even if they don't like you. I hear motherfuckers be like, well, Africans come over here and they don't like us. Oh, it's totally fuck what? It don't matter. What are you talking about? Why does it even matter? Because you don't start drifting off. The Africans, man. They said they don't like black people. They said black people lazy, man. Fuck them Africans. No. Right here, sir and ma'am. The enemy's right here. Who gives a fuck? I don't get it. Oh man. What new thing is they gonna make an issue today? Like, oh shit. Like, motherfucker, the water in Flint is still poison. Like, right here. Stay right here, man. Who gives a fuck what Africans think about you? Who gives a fuck about immigration? Who cares about any of that shit? They're killing you. They're killing you. You filling up the prisons. What the fuck? Deshaun Duran says, don't blame them, but don't tolerate them replacing us. They cannot replace us by themselves. They don't run the businesses. If anybody would be replacing you, it would be the white man and his mama. Would it not be? This is what kills me about y'all black folk. Like, how can they replace you? In what? Aren't they vying for the jobs that white people, the ones that own the jobs? Wouldn't it be the white man and his mama replacing you? It ain't them. That don't even make sense. To me, again, maybe, I think different. But they cannot replace you. Now, they come in and start their own businesses and don't include you. That ain't their fault. That's what we're supposed to be doing. But if they taking you out, you work for the white man decided to hire him, the white man did that, and his mama. I don't know. I don't get it. I do not quite understand that. You cannot be replaced. You pick it up. You listen to these sound bites coming from, even these white motherfuckers say that shit, like, when they coming to replace, like, no, motherfucker, they the ones, if the hiring manager or whoever he is, whoever owns the company is hiring them, that ain't their fault. That ain't them. The white man shouldn't own all the goddamn businesses. It's just, I don't understand, but I'm not about to sit here and turn around and look at immigrants like, okay, this mine now. No, I'm right here. I ain't moving. I'm not deterring or anything. I'm staying right here. I'm gonna stay right here in the pocket. I know who my enemy is. I know who's responsible for the condition that my people in. A lot of us, it's my own people as well, but I know who's responsible for this shit. The white man, he's standing next to his mama. It's them. If I'm gonna be not liking somebody or some shit like that, it's gonna be them. That's just how I am. Agent One Services says, I don't know about y'all, but I'm not going out to pick oranges or clean houses. They can have that. And them motherfuckers building houses. They building whole houses in goddamn 4 days. You have a goddamn mansion in 4 days fucking with these motherfuckers. I ain't mad at them for that. How the fuck can I be mad at them? Like, y'all black folk gonna go out there and stand on the roof and goddamn put a whole new roof on real quick. Y'all don't want the work they do. Y'all like they over here taking tech jobs from y'all or some shit. Like, I don't understand. M. Bocom says, Rob, you don't know how these immigrants operating in Cali, they're coming to our communities and taking over. Then those ain't your communities then. I don't see what communities do black people have in Cali? Maybe explain. We'll do this real quick before I get off here. What communities do black people have in Cali? Which one are you talking about? Explain this to me. What communities do black people own in Cali that immigrants coming to take over? Where? What's the name of the community? What's the area? I'll wait. In Bocom, I'll wait on your response because I want to know. Compton? Hold on. I'm gonna light my black up on your ass for that. Hold up. If Boca said black people own Compton, What are you talking about? What? Black people own Compton? Black people own Watts? They live in Compton. You need to use the right terminology. Black people live in Compton, live in Watts, own Compton and Watts? What? Hold on, I'm gonna take a pause. Who owns the police in Compton and Watts? I'll show you. I'll give you an example of how you can't own Watts. Who are the police in Compton and Watts? Who locking the black men up around there? Who's it? Who's enforcing the laws in Compton and Watts? Oh wait. Let me show. I'll show you what I'm saying. Let's tell me who is enforcing the would-be laws in Compton and Watts. Deshaun, I'm gonna get to your comment in a second. Hold on. I'm gonna read your comment in a second, Deshaun. Who's enforcing the laws in Watts and Compton? Somebody say white folk. Okay. Now, let me show you TYS. Hold on, give me 1 second, brother. Mad love to you, but hold on, give me 1 second. Now, if you understand what police are and what they always have been, police are enforcers of would-be laws over said property owned. The police are watching over property owned by other white entities. This is why the areas that black people live in, you don't own them, you live in them. You stay there. You might go street and work, might even have you a family in there. But the reason that the laws are enforced by other white folk is because white folk the ones own that property. They own them streets. Same ones y'all banging over there in LA. They own them streets. They enforce the laws. They own them. You don't own them. You don't own that area. You can't believe you own that area. And immigrants coming to take it over? Like, come on now, hold on. Let me get to Deshaun's comment. Deshaun says they're taking our jobs at entry. They're taking jobs at every level, tech, blue collar, white collar, and it's not just Latinos, all of them, and they suppress wages. Y'all better get informed. They couldn't take jobs that's yours, brother. Are you not understanding that? They can't take jobs that's yours. If black people own a company, you are responsible for who you hire. They can't take jobs that's yours. They can take a job at which you were hired. And the person that owns that company, 9 times out of 10, is going to be the white man and his mama. He can replace you with the immigrants that even white folks swear they hate these immigrants and shit. But they do give them the jobs. I'm not sitting here saying that that's not real. I'm saying that those aren't your jobs. Those aren't your positions. If black folk own the jobs, you control who hired. I asked y'all earlier, how many black folk do you see or white folk inside of an Asian, a Chinese food restaurant kitchen? You think immigrants gonna come down and run up to the Asians like, yo, I'm coming to take over, and the Asians gonna be like, oh, okay. The Asians don't talk like that. Asians don't talk like that. They don't talk like that. But do you believe that could happen to the Chinese, the Asians? Let me see. Do you believe that could happen to them? You think the immigrants gonna come up from anywhere and just go take over Chinatown? No, they're not. Because they own them areas. When you own an area, can't nobody come take it over unless they take it over with weapons, not job applications. You don't take over an area with job applications if you own an area that wouldn't be able to happen to you. And because Black people aren't interested in ownership at all, we're interested in giving our money to the system constantly. Well, this is a situation we put ourselves in. And hopefully the Black people that do care and we start unifying, hopefully that'll make people scared enough to start investing, buying up Black areas, hiring Black people, putting Black people in charge of those areas. That's how you keep yourself from being taken over by anybody. That's how you do it. Let me get up here to this other comment. TYS mad until you putting some money on the books. Says Rob, I used to think you were exaggerating the 99% of Black people are coons was a stretch. Then looking around, I'm seeing that maybe partially, if not 100% right. Even I'm guilty to a degree of it at times. TYS. Hey, Mad Love, listen. A lot of Black people can't do what you just did. Admit to the fault of being on some coon shit. That's real. A lot of Black people can't even do that. I'm not exaggerating when I say 99%. People may act like I am. People may want to, but I really am not. I wish that wasn't the number I got in my head. I wish it wasn't like that, but it is like that a lot of times. And a lot of us engage in things, that we shouldn't be engaging in, that is detrimental to our own people. But I respect you for being able to say that you're guilty of it to a degree at times. That's real. Because if you can notice it, then you can sift it out. You can get it out. If you can notice it, you recognize it, you can work on, getting that little piece of coon you got left in you, getting it the fuck up out of you. You can work on that. A lot of Black folk can't work on shit because they don't acknowledge it. They don't want to deal with it. They don't want to say anything that well, shit, damn, I do be on some coon shit. Now that it's been said like this, well, damn, maybe I am on some coon shit. Because if you can't acknowledge it, you can't get it out. So mad love and mad respect to you, brother. For real. 99% is a real number, man. I'm not bullshit. I'm not bullshit. But understand that you can't be taken over. You can't be run out. If it's all Black, can't nobody come in there and take your area over with a job application. It just won't be able to happen. They have to come in there with goddamn guns to take your shit over. That's a true takeover. That's not what they're coming with. They come with applications, coming with cheap labor. And if it's pro-Black person to own that company, I don't want your cheap labor. I'm going to pay my Black folk good money. I'm not trying to get over. That's another thing, too. You're going to come in, I'm paying these people $15 an hour. You say you'll come work for $10 an hour. No, I don't want you. I want my Black people in here, and I'm going to keep paying them $15 an hour because I'm making enough profit to be okay. It's another thing. A lot of these businesses, they want making that, say they made 500 million one year. They want to make 550 million the next year. They ain't cool with that 500 million, even though that's a great profit. That's not enough. That's the problem. The problem with that, the reason that areas can be taken over by immigrants is capitalism, greed. And that ain't the immigrants' fault. They didn't create that condition. That everybody want to get over, cut corners whenever the fuck they can. That's not their fault. And I'm not going to blame them for that. I'm going to look at this greedy motherfucker right here that's been sitting here the whole time, smiling and rubbing his hands together. Him and his mama just sitting there. That's what I'm going to focus on, you see. That ain't the immigrants' fault. That greed runs this motherfucker. Now, if them motherfuckers, some racist ass motherfuckers, fuck them. I mean, again, fuck anybody that's on some old racist ass bullshit, but I'm not going to hold them responsible for motherfuckers being greedy. But if I'm black and I own this black area, I'm paying my people 15. I don't give a damn if you are off in 10. Get your ass out of here. Can't take me over no application. No lower wage. Because I made good money last year and I'm good. I made enough to live. But again, if immigration is your issue, I understand. I won't take it away from you. But it's not mine. It's not mine. Because I told y'all earlier, there was a brother and a sister. They have a black area, and it's just black. Up in, I want to say, is it Maryland? There's a black area up in Maryland. You think immigrants going to come take over the area? They're not coming to take that area over. Not if those black people up there actually are about that life. Because again, I don't care about paying you 50 cents less an hour. I'm keeping this for the team. I'm keeping this with the team. I saw an article about a young black brother who got offered, who rejected a job from, I think it was Bill Gates or one of these motherfuckers. He rejected that job. He didn't take their offer. He said, I'm gonna go build my own shit. That's power. That's what it takes. I'm gonna struggle right now for a little bit. But if you offer me a job, motherfucker, I know I'm valuable. I ain't gonna take that easy, fast money. You keep the millions for right now. I'm gonna go over here and make billions. That's power. That's power to me. That's just me. Y'all can call me crazy. It is what it is. But I don't have the time to turn and look at immigrants, and now I'm about to focus on them. We got work to do. Unify or die. And the word die can also be taken over. Unify or be taken over. You can use dying is, it's extreme, but it's real. But you take over, pushed out, all these terms you can put in there. We got to unify as a people and be strong. Stop selling the fuck out. That's what it's going to take. Be strong. You making $100,000 a year? That's good. Make that $100,000 a year. Don't shit on your people for $150,000 a year. That's our problem. We call this securing the bag. And this is, black people celebrate this shit. Securing the bag. No. That's bullshit. We have to stop selling out our people. We have to stop celebrating sellouts. It's another problem that we have. Do not celebrate sellouts. No. Because that's a lot of times that's what we're doing. We see people getting money. We love seeing black people getting money. I don't think there's nothing wrong with that part. But stop celebrating sellouts. I don't give a damn how much money they made on a deal. Days of Noah says, how do we unify? Let me tell you what's funny about that. Tell you what's so funny about that. It's amazing the stuff that we know how to do. But when it comes to something like unifying, it draws blank stares, confusion. How? What do we do? How? Solution, how? What do we do? And I'm talking about black people in this would-be conscious sector have been giving very clear blueprints on how to unify, how to build business, how to do power economics. People were talking about Dr. Claude Anderson. He's been talking about it for a long time here. Been doing it for a long time. And we still confused as to how to do it. We still confused. But if somebody was to say, go vote, there's no confusion in that. Everybody just get in line. Just get in line. Come on, y'all. Let's go register to vote. Motherfucker, Figure this out. Figure out how to do it, and we go do it. When this shit don't matter. Unifying seems to be the hardest thing for people. Now, the main problem with unifying, and I've been saying this, and this is to go back to one of my other talking points, 99% of black people don't give a fuck about unifying anyway. Most black people care about unifying a bag, or not unifying a bag, securing a bag, getting money, protecting their own self-interest. Because the first thing in the unifying, you got to get rid of this idea of self. Mine, my family. This is all that's important to me. It's my family, my legacy, we got to get rid of that individualistic mindset. That's the hardest thing for black people to do, because they ain't worried about nobody else but themselves. We don't even care about police brutality like that unless it's happening to somebody that's in our family. Our son got to be killed, or, you know, something drastic has to happen, because we have a very individualistic mindset. That's the first thing to unifying, is we got to get rid of that mindset. That seems to be very difficult for black people. You think by now we'd be able to do it, because we see it's us. It's a common sense thing. It's a practical thing. We see it's us. We should be able to see that by now. But no matter how many times we've shown that it's us, we still can't see it. Like, what am I supposed to do? What are we supposed to do as a team? We need to get rid of that mindset first, because we got to deal with what's going on up here before we can get to unifying. That's the hard part, because it's not something that you can just go stand in line and get. Stand in line, drop a little, you know, vote in a goddamn little bucket, or put it into a computer screen. It's not that simple, because a mindset has to be erased first. We got to get this bullshit out and reprogram ourselves with some real shit that's going to actually move our people forward, you see. And that's the hardest part about unifying. And it's difficult for people, because, again, black people like to argue about stupid shit. We like to argue about classification, ideology. We like to argue about a lot of stupid shit. And the people that's making money, people that's okay, they really don't give a fuck about nothing that's going on down here. Another problem that we have. The people that we hoist up and celebrate, which we need to stop. I think if we stop celebrating these motherfuckers, we may see some change. We celebrate them anyway. We don't care what they stand for, what they're about, what they're doing. We don't care. And rather than unifying with each other, even within this so-called conscious community, we rather argue, debate. Had a motherfucker email me the other day about a goddamn debate. I get emails about debates all the time. Like, motherfucker, I'm not about to come argue with you. What the fuck is that going to do for people? Not going to sit here and argue with you. We got to get out of the habit of having to have our ideology be supreme. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to speak my piece right here. You can believe whatever you want over there. But when it comes time to build, we should be able to build together. That's our problem. That's what makes unifying hard. Because it's not just no stand in line shit. And anything that's not that easy for us, we don't want to do it. So we can't boycott shit. Everything got to be easy. Black folk. Now, we'll tell motherfuckers that it is a stereotype to say that black folk lazy. That's a stereotype. Somebody said, motherfucker, we the hardest working motherfucker. Well, what if you step outside of the work aspect and look at how real lazy that we are? We real lazy. We didn't want to give up nothing. We don't want to work just a little bit harder. Sacrifice a little bit more. We lazy as fuck, if you ask me. Because lazy ain't just about work. It ain't just about you working 12-hour shifts, 7 days a week. It's not just about that. Okay, you can work. We lazy in all of the facets of the word. We don't want to read shit. We don't want to challenge the ideology we've been programming that's holding us back. We don't want to do none of that shit. Lazy. We have to frame the lazy again, because we're not talking about work. At least I'm not talking about work. I don't think black people are lazy when it comes to work. But when it comes to sacrifice, mental work, we lazy as fuck. That's one of the reasons we're here. Laziness. Individual mindsets. Only concerned with our family, our direct families. Lazy. We don't want to boycott anything. I can't go without that. How am I going to go without that? To me, that's lazy. Don't want to sacrifice nothing. Look at each other and see competition. Again, we here in the classroom. This is us. We got other black folk. A lot of other black folk up here too. Look at what they got. Fuck them. Look how much money they got. Fuck them. Look at her hair. Fuck her. This is other black folk. We can't even get over that mindset because we lazy as fuck. We don't even see how that holds us back. That's lazy. To not see, to not be able to use deductive reasoning is lazy. Not saying we can't make an A on a test, but we intellectually lazy as well. We can go pass some classes. We got some of the smartest people in the world. Some of the most innovative people in the world can create a dance out of nothing. Innovative as fuck, creative as hell. But when it comes to building with and for our people, we lazy as fuck. And that's real. I hate that. We got the moves, got the clothes, got the threads and shit. We be looking cool as fuck, right? For vanity. We're not lazy when it comes to vanity. But we're not trying to do no hard shit. That's our problem. And it's real. We want to go vote, though, for somebody else can do some shit for us. What the Chinese be on, what the Asians on, that take work. Takes a mindset that's raised in from here. Are we raising our kids? I'm gonna go here. Well, y'all know I gotta go here. Them Asians raising their babies up like that. Whole time. They short as fuck, so I'm gonna stop right here. I gotta quit sliding the Asians like this. I'm gonna stop sliding them. This is a full-grown Asian right here. I'm not trying to make light. But they raising their kids from young with a mindset. We raise our kids to dance, to be flashy. You know, this is what we doing. Hate on each other, pick on each other, you know. We not raising no codes in our kids. Asians raise their kids with codes. You better not have no black motherfucker in that goddamn kitchen. You didn't inherit this restaurant to goddamn hire no black people to put in this goddamn kitchen. No. But black folks sitting around trying to prove how non-racist and inclusive that we are all the time. We label whores. We teach our kids that. Little girls know how to put in a full-blown weave by the time they ain't got their middle school. Fake lashes and shit. The lessons we teach our kids, wrong ones. Unify or die. From here. But that ain't what we doing. If I talk about it, I'm negative. But y'all about to get the fuck off here, man. I'm about to get the fuck off here. I do want to show my love for everybody who came in and spent some time with me. Again, I will be announcing the day I'm going to have to do my show on, because Wednesday nights aren't going to work anymore. Thursdays won't work either. It may have to be on some Friday shit. I don't know yet, but again, I will most definitely be letting everybody know. I'll be making those announcements. If you're not following me on Instagram, do that now. Click that like button now. Share the video. I think we had a really great conversation tonight. Hopefully, this will convict somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, this will convict someone, because I'm just trying to convict one person at a time. And again, y'all, over here, we're doing practical Black consciousness. I'm not about to sit here and try to be way more intellectual than you. I'm not going to spit no whole bunch of, shit at you. This is practical shit that we could be doing. Very practical shit that we could be doing. Instilling into our children. Representing. Stop being scared to represent. It don't matter if there are other Black people that normally fuck with you, don't fuck with you. It don't matter. All right. I want y'all to know that. I got mad love for everybody. Shout out Team Rob. Y'all already know what it is. To donate, everything is in the description box. Everything, every piece of information, contact me on email. Everything is in there. Everything. Right here. If you want to email me, hit me up. Mad love. I will see y'all next time. If you're not subscribed to my other channel, subscribe to my other channel. I'll be making little random ass videos on my other channel all the time. So subscribe there if you want to. You're wondering where the fuck I've been. If I'm not here, I'm posting videos over there. So I'm putting the videos out. I'm running my fucking mouth. I know I'm being ignored, but if only for a couple people, I will continue to do this shit until we get our shit in line. Until we get our shit in line, until I decrease that 99%. I'm trying to decrease that number. I don't want it to be so high. Voting is bullshit. It's not going to get us anywhere. It's done now. It's time for us to get to work. We run up in 2019, and these excuses, they're done. We need to get to work, and we need to get on this Unify or Die shit. That's what it's about. I'm actually going to put that on some t-shirts. I'm putting Unify or Die. Puffy bitch ass can put vote or die on t-shirts and dance around on the stage and y'all clap, goddammit. I'm going to put Unify or Die on some t-shirts. That's what I'll be doing. All right. Mad love to y'all. I'm out.